The impression these guys are just coming in and hanging out. Like when he went running behind the booth, I thought he was running back there to try to hide or something. If they're employed here, don't fuck with that right now. Make sure get okay from your boss and from your manager. I understand what you're talking about as far as the disrespect and all that shit.
Never mind the disrespect. The guys are dangerous. Listen,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Every time McFarland shows up, every criminal trespass I got goes sideways. Every last one.
I would do this. I'm telling you what I would do. Hold off on anybody that's employed in any of the booths. If that guy came right out and said, yeah, he works in me, he works in that booth. Don't criminal trespass. It'd be like me going into McDonald's and security guard that works at McDonald's wants to criminal trespass the guy that's standing behind the counter. You can't do that.
Okay, so what
I would do is make this. Do you guys have your reports or whatever? Do you do anything that gets turned into the management here?
No, what I have is,
I would tape something up and I'd often say, get the owner here that you're employed by and your boss, your supervisor, show them, say, these are the problems I'm having here. Any of these guys who don't work here, they're fair game.
I know with terroristic threats, I know the statute.
The problem you got to have there is you got to have witnesses saying that's what happened. Okay, that would probably work. And what are they saying? Are they saying I'm going to shoot you? I'm going to kill you?
No. I'm gonna go ahead and review the videotape and see if there's anything close enough to a threat.
Do this. You can do it. There's a Fulton County Deputy's office right around the corner here on Mitchell. Review it. See if it meets the statute. It's going to be one that will probably count as I don't know how the statute always read that you had to have a witness. That may work. If it meets the thing, go on down and take a warrant out for him.
Yeah, can't take a warrant unless I got his name.
I thought you had his name. What was his name?
I think he said his name was Frederick Smith, but I got no date of birth. It happened on another guy at CT, and McFarland came in, and that shit went sideways. I'm telling you, every time McFarland shows up,
is there anything? What you need to do is you need to check with the owner of this place. If somebody is working in a booth, do they have to be registered? You know, he may have a name. He's supposed to be registered there, something like that. And if he's not, if that's what their lease says, and he's not registered, he may be at this guy Joe or whatever his name was, may be in violation of his lease agreement.
Yeah, well, Fred and them got busted at gambling, and gambling is actually against the policy. So Fred got busted gambling by your man.
You need to write it up. What you need to do is what I would start doing.
Is that good? Is that good enough?
For the CT?
Yeah, because he was busted gambling behind the booth.
No, it's good enough for us to arrest him. I wouldn't put it on a CT on your part. If I were you, what you need to do is to get it clear with your boss. What I would start doing is every day is typing up like a memo of the shit that happened, who you dealt with and all this, how you had to deal with the booth people, if any of them are giving you a hard time or if any of them are acting like in concert with the drug dealers. And I'd say, I've got film of this, I've got film of that. You got to start documenting stuff.
Yeah, everything. I generally don't write up anything, but everything.
I would start today. I would start writing everything up.
But everything. I've been videotaping for like 2 months, and so I got a lot of video.
And that shit held. What I would start doing, whether they have a form or if you got to come up with your own, come up with some form. Just fucking even, daily memo. Write in the date and just write down what happened, who did what, and all that stuff. And I start turning that in, to the management. Keep copies for yourself. Don't just turn anything in. Keep copies for yourself. I'd give them the original, keep a copy for yourself.
Yeah, okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, buddy. And I'd also ask for another person out here with you.
Probably so.
It's a witness for you.
Yeah. All right, Pat. See you later. Mm-hmm.